Okay, coming at you with another review. Today's review, the RealAvid AR-15 tool. In the last few years, AR-15 styled multi-tools have become very popular. Leatherman makes one. There are a couple others that make it. I think it's called Multitasker. Um, and I wanted to try one out, but I wasn't ready to pay $180 to $150 for one. And I happened to be at the last day of the SHOT Show and was able to purchase this because on the last day they allow the vendors to sell off inventory that they don't want to carry back home with them. So this is RealAvid's AR-15 tool. Now, as far as cleaning goes, I've actually used this to clean ARs 2 times. I've had it since January, but I've only been able to use it twice because it's really a field cleaning tool. And when I'm home, I have a whole array of cleaning tools on my wall behind where I'm standing here that are ready for my use. So I haven't really had the chance to use it out in the field yet, but I did want to get some experience with it, and I did want to use it. So I've used it the last 2 times I went out shooting to clean my AR-15, and it makes really fast work of it. Some of the tools on it are so fast I'd use it over, brushes and patches and certain areas on the gun. Now, as you know, I've already purchased a tool from Magnomatic, and I happen to be friends with the person who developed this tool. This is the CRT-15. And it does an excellent job cleaning. It will clean your back of your bolt tail. It'll clean the inside of your bolt carrier. It does an excellent job. This is more thorough because it's got more tools on it. So as far as when I'm home, I'd use this. When I'm out in the field, I'd use something like this. Now, we'll get into this in a second here. I'm going to show you it all real quick. It is a basic multi-tool. Let's open it up. It's got the clippers, and your pliers. It's got replaceable heads for your wire cutters. That's kind of unusual because generally less expensive tools don't have that. So I was pretty pleased to see that. I got a lot of oil on there. And that's a nice feature. It's, something else that they added that, maybe a cheaper tool wouldn't have. It is a big, bulky tool. I have big hands, and this is big. But it has a nice pouch that it comes in, and I'll show you that in a minute. So now that we're done with the pliers, we'll move on to the rest of the stuff. You have a punch. Let's get this. This is your bolt cleaning tool first. This cleans your cam pin, the inside of your bolt tail and the outside. And this will clean the firing pin. It's got sharp little edges here that are kind of rough, so you can pick in there. You can get under your extractor with this part here. And it also has a punch. Now this punch is interesting because it can help you pop out pins that are kind of stuck or push your pins out on your AR, but it unscrews. So if any of you have the pull-through tools, the pull-through cleaning tools, the Otis cleaning tools, you can connect to that or the pick. I'll show you the pick's purpose in a minute. These unscrew. You can connect your pull-through tools and use this to pull them through. Okay, so you've got that and that. You've got this here for cleaning the inside of the bolt carrier. You got your bolt override tool. That's when you get a nasty malfunction and the bolt rides over the next round stuck in the chamber. You just pull your bolt back with that and it's back. You have a full-size bit with bits. A driver with bits. And here's the case. It comes with 5 other bits. Most common bits in there. We'll do more on the case in a second. I showed you the pick. Pick is great for getting under the extractor. It's also good for something else I'll show you in a minute. And you have your serrated, kind of Tanto shaped knife. The knife is very sharp. I'm not sure of the steel on it. I don't see it in the instructions. So, I'm assuming it's a good knife for knock around work. 440C. That's what it is. It's right on there on the blade. All right, let me show you how I use this. Okay. First thing I do is use this to pop the pins out on my AR upper and lower. Just push them through with that. You're done. Then I get the pick out. Now this is where the pick really comes in handy. I don't know how many of you have long enough nails to get under that, but that Cotter pin there, this just pulls it right out, and you're done. So of course you drop out your firing pin. This is a spare bolt. It probably has about 10 rounds on it, and I put it away for safekeeping, so that's why I'm using it today. So you're fully disassembled. You make sure I'm in the camera. So that's when this little tool comes into play. The first thing you're going to do with this is take this part here, clean the surface of your bolt. This will clean out anything in there, get all the junk out of there. Okay? You want to use this on the bolt tail. You'll insert your bolt tail over that. So it fits on there, and you just sit there and scrub off the garbage. And clean it right up. It goes right up. I'm going to put that as close as possible. I mean, it literally goes right up to the tail of the bolt and gets all the carbon off. Okay? You have your scraper here that can be used to clean this off. I've never really had these get all that fouled, but, you know, they get dirty with carbon. And you have this scraper here that will clean the bigger and smaller parts of the firing pin and in back. So, I mean, you got a bunch of tools just in this one tool alone. It's a pretty handy little tool in and of itself. And I believe RealAvid sells just this tool in a very thin, small, folding, kind of like a folding knife type configuration. Okay. So once you're done with that, you'll take this other part. This is your inside your bolt carrier scraper. You notice the shape of that, right? Kind of similar to my friend's tool. Wonder where they got this idea from. Probably stole it from him. I don't know, guys. Honestly, I'm just kidding. But this fits in here, and you just spin it around, and it'll clean off that back. I don't know how many of you have cleaned AR bolts with Q-tips and gone through maybe 20 or 30 Q-tips in the back there. And look at that. It's still got some dirt out of there. You know, reaching back there with, say, a Q-tip, similar to this, scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. Look at that. It's still got some stuff loose. And this was only shot, I would say, maybe 50 times. I really didn't shoot it much. I just kind of bought it as a spare, made sure it worked, put it away. So anyway, that's how that works. And of course, you put it back together again. All in all, I'm pretty pleased with it. It's a lot bigger than what you would expect. And it is bigger than the Leatherman Mutt. You know, it's thicker. But it's a nice heavy tool. This is the case it comes with. Okay? It's got all your bits on the inside. This fits nicely in here. And a little added bonus on the side. It's got the 4 or 5 prong for your A1 or A2 sights adjustment tool. One side's for the A1, one side's for your A2 front sights. So you can adjust your sights with it too. All in all, I'm very happy with it. I've been very pleased with it. I plan on using it more in the field. I actually plan on, I want to shoot a video of me just cleaning an AR-15 with it out in the field. But I wanted to get this video done. I've been meaning to do this one for a while, so wanted to give you guys a chance to see it. So that's it, the RealAvid AR-15 tool. RealAvid has a bunch of other gun cleaning tools, specialty for shotgun, for handguns, all that. They make a decent quality tool at an affordable price. So I'd check them out. Thanks for watching.